You see why it's important that we have influence? Why it's important that we have power? You know what it means if you have influence in a particular sphere? You can say like Nebuchadnezzar that we will all serve the God of Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And anyone that will not do that must do what? Who will not listen to you? He said, this country is mine, and it is whatever I dictate that stays. But imagine there's a demoniac sitting on the throne. So some of the things that we abandoned for a long time, now we are trying to go back there. I feel like it's too late. Because if these people, they have mastered the system. What do I mean? They already know the next person that will sit on the throne. They have been training them for a long time. We just want to catch up. They have succession plan for the next 20 years, for the next 30 years. And they want to set it in order. When this one is done, this is the next person. Why the next person is there, they are grooming another person. That's the cycle we are in. So even when we try to push, in quote, our own, because of that building, that structure they have built, our own may not be able to penetrate. I speak in parable. Maybe the closest our own can do is to be a supporter that they can control. That you'll be there for a long time, but you don't have a say. And we started it a long time ago in the church. We told people that you can't go into politics. We told them you can't go into fashion. We told them that those areas, they will corrupt you. And that's where God is sending us to go and change. You see, because we abandoned what we are supposed to do, we now resorted to fighting ourselves in the church. We misplaced priority. So we are now fighting ourselves. We sit down and say, I want to outshine Pastor Pay. So pastor now pay to kill other pastors. Pastor literally pay people, pay hoodlums, and say, go and kill that pastor. Pastor will literally pay and say, go and arrange a sister for that pastor in the hotel. We have abandoned where God is sending us to. So we are now against ourselves. And a house divided against itself no stand. It can't. Even if Jesus is in our midst, it can't stand. I didn't make mistake. Even if Jesus is in our midst, once we are divisive, we cannot stand. One of the church in Asia Minor, that what the Bible introduced to us initially was that Jesus was standing in the midst of the church. But how he now relocated, I didn't know. That he now stood at the door and started knocking. But before, it says that Jesus was standing in the midst of the church. But it now says again that I stand at the door and I knock. Any man that opens, that means he can change his position. Because anywhere there's no oneness, God cannot stay there. Any family that there's no oneness, God cannot remain there. It's the truth. Any marriage that's not built on oneness, we are excusing God. We are saying, God, we are sending you packing.